Hello, I'm Nadine and a very warm welcome. I'm so happy you're here because today we are making a no churn ice cream, which means no ice cream maker needed. The flavor is date almond caramel crunch. It is easy, creamy, and delicious. Let me show you how to make it. Okay, so let's start on the caramel almond crunch. That's our first step. So this is super easy. We just put half a cup of sugar and we're just gonna make it in a dry caramel. Just spread it out and it'll start to melt and brown. So the sugar has started to melt and change color and turn into caramel. And now I'm just going to add a half a cup of sliced almonds. And we're just going to mix this and coat them with the sugar. Once it's nice and golden like this, I have a tray here lined with some foil. I'm just going to pour this in the tray. And just spread it out a little bit. Now we're just going to let this cool and we will start whipping the cream for the ice cream. I have 2 cups of heavy whipping cream and we're just going to whip this till it forms peaks. Once you have peaks like this, we're going to add some flavorings. So I have almond extract and vanilla extract. It'll taste really yummy. And then we're just going to add the condensed milk. I have 1 can, I think it was 14 ounces. After this stage, you shouldn't whip it too much. Ideally, you should fold it in so you don't lose air, but I'm not going to. And then just mix, mix, mix. So this is the caramel almond crunch that we made earlier. It's been cooling. So all you do is just break it into pieces. And I'm going to reserve some of it for like a topping, and the rest I'm just going to put in a Ziploc and just crush it a little bit. It's just like this and you break it. And this is so yummy, it's addictive. So make a little extra. For real. So just like this, you put them in a Ziploc and with a rolling pin or a spoon, you can just bang it and crush it. This is great if you're a little frustrated and you want to take your frustrations out, or you want to really annoy someone in the house with the sound. Now this is our whipped up cream, condensed milk, almond extract and vanilla extract, and I have chopped up some dates. There are 3 big Medjool dates, these ones. I love these ones. So they almost become like a little sticky paste once you chop them up fine. It's about a little over 2 ounces. And then we're going to add the almond caramel crunch that I just had a good time crushing up. Oh my gosh, this is good stuff. That's it, it's ready, it's that easy. And we're going to pour it in a pan now. I have a loaf pan here, it's 9 by 5 inches, so you can use something similar. We are just pouring this into the pan. Then just smooth the top. I just have some wax paper here. You can use parchment paper too. And we'll just put it on top so it doesn't form an icy film on top. Now this will go in the freezer 4 hours minimum. Overnight is best. Ice cream is almost ready, but before that, of course, we have to make it look pretty. So we are just gonna make a kind of a rose out of these dates. So I just cut them in slices. These are those soft medjool dates, and all you do is you kind of line them up, and they're squishy, so it kind of works out. Like that. And then I'm going to take a rose petal and fold it in, because if you don't put the rose petals, then there's nothing to break it up, and it'll just look like a blob of dates, brown dates. That will not be very attractive. So we just put the flowers and roll it up. And then the extra petals we just cut with a sharp knife. And you have a little rose, and then you can make it as big or small as you want it. Like I have bigger ones here. If you want it bigger, you just keep adding slices like that and kind of squish it together. There you go. Ice cream is ready and looking good. So I'm just gonna serve it in these individual cups. I'm just putting a rose petal on the side just for some color. You don't really need it, but it's pretty. And then I'm gonna put a scoop in. I think one more scoop. Then we will place our date rose in there. And we'll just sprinkle a little bit of the almond crunch on top. Look how pretty! Now I'm gonna taste this and I cannot wait. Brilliant. It is so creamy, and then you have the bits of the dates and the almond crunch coming through. You have to try this. The full recipe will be on my website, nadineddy.com. If you make this, please tag me on Instagram. I love seeing those pics. Or meet me in the comments, let me know how it goes. I'm gonna have these baking, dessert recipes, and pretty presentation ideas here every week. So please remember to subscribe, like the video, hit the bell so you don't miss anything. I hope you share this with your loved ones. Until next time.